Alright, so we've already used the one ultimate against the bird boss, and now we're gonna do it against the deer boss. So check the timestamp in the description down below for the different parts, but yeah, let's just get into it. This is the team we're gonna use. We're gonna use a red and green and a blue unit for the color wheel, and then of course the one ultimate. Yeah, I'm just gonna go through the gear and then I'll talk about it while I actually play the content. So attack crit, attack defense for whatever reason. I don't think she can crit on the deer. Attack defense because he can't crit, of course, and attack crit. So that's the gear. The card set is the single target card set, and yeah, that's it. Just go into it. I do have Jormungand's Holy Relic, and yeah, I think this team is quite good because it has like 3 units that can deal damage cap, or that can deal more than damage cap with their attack. We do of course have the one ultimate's finger poke that can deal, if he hits damage cap, that's gonna deal 39% damage instead of like 30% damage if the damage cap is 30%, you know. And then we also have Freyr. My Freyr is 4/6, so he deals like 55% of the ultimate's damage. And then we have Cusack, who has a Abyss type ultimate. That is also a Power Strike ultimate. So yeah, 3 units that can deal damage cap or more, and we'll just go into it. So I'll just waste some cards and do a finger poke. The finger poke is gonna be a silver card, so it will hit for quite hard. And then we'll do the color wheel on phase 2. Now I've already run this, and with this team it was actually quite easy. So I do think this might be one of the like better iterations of sort of the deer boss teams that you can use, because I would say if you have a regular the one ultimate or a Freyr at 4/6, those two are better. But if you have like a couple of Escanor or the one ultimate finger pokes, if you have at least 3 of them for the final phase, I believe, then you can just push it quite easily, and you don't have to like worry about accidentally healing the bird, you know, so, or the deer. So here we're just gonna do these attacks right here. I guess I could have used some stronger attacks just to push it in 1 turn, but I do want to rank up these cards and just to have them, you know, so. Man, he looks so cool, even with that stupid outfit. But like, one of the downsides of actually having Jormungand's Holy Relic, like, yeah, she does rank up your cards, but the downside is you can't really merge as many cards and get your ultimates whenever you want them. Here, of course, we can, because we do have this. But I'm just gonna do like the regular attacks here, and we'll see if I'm able to sort of push it, or at least attack 3 times before he dies. No, of course not. I did not think like the bronze card was gonna hit for that hard. Like this boss isn't really a problem anymore. So here I might actually go for his ultimate and go and attack with 3 different units. So we'll do this. That is gonna rank up this final card here, and then we'll just hope we can get a green card or some Escanor cards, because one of the like uses of actually having a dark type or a light type unit is you can sort of ignore the color wheel for like the first few attacks, I guess. And on phase 1 or on floor 1, and then also on floor 2 phase 4 and floor 3 phase 2, you can sort of deal damage with Escanor before you actually have to sort of start doing the color wheel. So I'll actually save this card, we'll try to rank it up. So I'll attack like this, I'll actually attack like that. I'll just waste that card. Right, we did get Jorm's ultimate back. But here we actually have a Escanor finger poke that we can use if we want to. We can do the color wheel, which would like easily kill it, but I mean, it is an Escanor video. Maybe I should just use some Escanor finger pokes before I actually go in and use the other units cards. So we'll do a green. No, actually we'll do a red and then a green, as we actually use or deal as much damage as we can, because Escanor's finger poke is gonna deal damage cap, which I do believe is like 35% plus an additional 30% of that damage. As you can see, 2 finger pokes is almost dead on with just that, you know. So on the later phases, I do believe on the final phase of floor 3, you will only be able to deal like 30% damage, I think damage cap is at. But then again, 3 finger pokes should deal enough damage mathematically too, where you don't really have to worry about it. So, or I think like you have to do first 3 attacks to sort of remove the invulnerability shield that the boss has, and then a regular attack that is a color, or perhaps even a finger poke. I don't know. I think a finger poke and then 2 more finger pokes, and the boss is dead just from that. So, but you will get like applied with the corrosion, I believe, that the final phase has. So here we'll just do the same exact thing. I don't think I can kill here. At least I didn't kill when I actually ran this earlier. So we will just see. But yeah, I mean, the one ultimate is so versatile. He can be used in so much content. There's only a few pieces of content that he probably won't be as good as, and that is, let's say, final boss. What's it called? Sariel and Tarmiel. If you would have used him for that and just used his like finger to attack one of the, well, either Tarmiel or like one of the sign mobs, it like the death damage would have hit the other mobs, and you sort of don't want to attack too many of the mobs because that would like buff up the boss or whatever. And here we will just heal. I can get his ultimate, right? Yeah, we'll get his ultimate. Now, does he have the invulnerability on phase 2 here? I think he does. And then it's on phase 4 for floor 3. Yeah, that's invulnerability, so I actually have to do the color wheel. We'll use this one, so we start with red, then we need to go green and then blue. So, or I could go for a finger poke, but we'll just save the finger poke for later. Red, green, blue, and then another ultimate. So that the ultimate deals as much damage as it can, because it's gonna hit damage cap. And then an additional 55% of damage cap. Now the one ultimate is of course better for like, say you have a 6-6 Freyr or a 6-6 the one Escanor, then of course I think the one ultimate with his finger poke, like if you can save enough finger pokes for the final phase of floor 3, then you're like all set, and it's a lot easier because you don't have to like, you don't have to worry about dealing too much damage and then the boss heals, or you're like, oh, now I need to deal this much damage and then I need to attack with an off-color attack, and oh my god, it's dealing too much damage because I have Jormungand's Holy Relic, which is ranking up all my cards so that they deal too much damage, you know. You don't have to worry about that. You can just use Escanor finger pokes and just poke the boss to death. I'll actually save the finger pokes, as many as I can. Actually need to attack with a green, then a blue, and then a red. So we'll do a weak blue and a red, and I'll waste this card because I think that's gonna kill. I don't think the blue attack is gonna kill. That's good, and then we're gonna rank up 2 more cards there. And also get her passive, which is gonna increase our all stats. So I'll try to save the finger pokes for the final phase, if at all possible. Just so I can like use them before I actually use any of like the color wheel attacks or whatever. So I'll do this and we'll use one of those. And you also want to use as many, you know, Escanor cards as possible, just to increase his own attack damage from his passive. So alright. Now next turn we will clear it. Might as well just use this Rupture ultimate just to increase the Abyss damage, although it only lasts for 1 turn, so perhaps I shouldn't do that this turn then. I'm so used to like Rimuru that has like a 2-turn Abyss, and that I forget that he doesn't have it, at least not like at the low ult level he has. I'm not sure if he increases the turns beyond like 5-6 or 6-6, but here I'll just, I don't even think I need to like waste cards or save cards, I guess, because I'll get her ultimate here, and then we'll just do this, whatever. Like this should easily kill, and yeah. There's like no cards I need to rank up, because I'm gonna use Escanor's ult and then I'll use like 2 finger pokes. And we'll see how far that brings us, you know. Oh, that's the bad one, isn't it? No, that's a good one, alright. I mean, it's not good, but whatever, it's not the worst one. I think they patched it, didn't they? Like, I haven't done this in so long, but... so here we're gonna use this ult, and then we'll use like the finger pokes. Perhaps I should have used the finger pokes before. Doesn't he get like attack sealed? Is that the thing here? Yeah, he gets frozen. Alright. Totally forgot that. It's a good thing you can just restart the client, get like a retry again. So we'll do this and finish it off with the dog boy. So as you can see, like you can use either a light type unit or a dark type unit's attacks before you do the color wheel, because that doesn't really trigger the color wheel, and you're not like affected by the negative effects as well from it. So yep, he looks so cool, and I got nothing. That's why I love the demonic beast battles. You get nothing. Except for like the final phase, we'll get like a guaranteed one of those things. But we'll just do this one as quickly as possible. I don't want to waste your time. And yeah, like this floor shouldn't be a problem either. I'll try to save as many finger pokes as I can for the final phase. And you'll just see like me only using like Escanor finger pokes in that case. So I'll even save this one, because I'm not going to be able to kill it anyway. We'll use one of each attack, and I'll actually finish off with that one, because that's going to become a silver one. Can deal a little bit more damage. And we're just gonna hope that we can get enough like Escanor finger pokes within these first 3 phases. I need 2 more of them, so... But then again, like saving too many Escanor cards for like phase 2 could be kinda bad. Because you still need to do like the color wheel. Yeah, he attacks heals here, doesn't he? Yeah. Alright, well I will heal everyone, then I'll do this to actually merge. And... oh man, I really need to attack with like a 3rd unit. Unfortunately, we won't be able to do that, but this should be fine, and I'll waste that card. So hopefully we can get another red card. A red unit card. Not like a sports thing, but whatever. Oh wow. He actually lived. Will this mean that our Cusack will die? Blockade. Yeah, he's gonna hit for so hard. Alright, he lived. At least he lived, so we can heal up here, and I am gonna use that card. No, actually I'm not. I'm gonna save that card. So we do have 1 green, at least 1 blue, and another finger poke with Escanor, and I'll move a Freyr card. Oh, I'll move a Freyr card so we get his ultimate as well. Yeah, that's what I'll do. And then I'll start with red and finish off with the ultimate for turn 1. Maybe I'll like start with blue rather, and because he doesn't have like the invulnerability here, so we'll do blue, and then we need to go red, right? So red, green just to heal a little bit, and we finish it off with another blue. Yeah, why not? A little bit of abyss damage, death type ultimate. Just a little bit of healing and ranking up our cards. And then just slapping the bird with the sticks. It kind of looks like lightsabers, because I do have his Holy Relic as well. But his Holy Relic just increases his crit damage or whatever it is. Here we actually got like the enough Escanor finger pokes, so I will just use this heal card, I'll use another Escanor card, and then we'll use this red card right here. That's attacking with 4 different units, and that's gonna rank up our cards as well, which is nice. I will need to save at least 1 green, 1 red, and 1 blue card just to sort of remove the invulnerability. But after that, if I can still have like 3 Escanor cards, that would be perfect. So I'll try to waste as many like Escanor cards as I can. Alright, we got 1 blue card and 2 green cards. That is perfect. So I'll actually just use this card, and then I'll use the ultimate. I won't move an Escanor card. We'll just skip like this. And hope to get a Freyr card. I could have maybe waited 1 more turn. We'll just see here. Alright, we got 1. So we just need to do the color wheel once and then attack with Escanor. So that's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna use the... so it's red, then green, and then blue. This should rank up our cards, and we will just use 1 poke with Escanor. Now we will get applied with corrosion, I believe. That is gonna deal, was it 20% of our current HP or whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. I don't think the deer is gonna have like enough damage to actually damage us. But here we can actually start dealing damage, and we'll just do it with Escanor. That's 1 finger poke. That is 39% damage. So if you do some calculations, and like 100% minus, then it's like, if you look up like what 30% of 30% is, that is 9, of course. So that means that the damage cap of the deer, which is at 30, you can't take more than 30% of yourself. That means that this poke deals 39% damage. If you do 100 minus 39, that puts us at 61%. If we subtract another 39 damage, which is the next finger poke, that puts the deer at 22% health. So the deer has this passive on this phase, so if his HP falls below 20%, he will fully heal and have his all stat increased by 10%. Now, because using like one more finger poke is gonna bring him down to 22%, that's just above the 20% mark, which is really, really nice. Another way to do it is to actually use Freyr's ultimate. So you attack with like a... Because if you have either Freyr's ultimate or the original Duan Escanor's ultimate at 4/6, then you will deal 55% death damage. Now, 55% of 30% is 16.5%, and 30% plus 16.5% is 46.5%. If you subtract 100% with 46.5%, that puts the deer at 53.5% health. And then if you hit him with like an attack that hits damage cap, which is another 30%, that puts him at 23.5%, which is just similar to the amount of HP the deer gets with the Escanor poke. In order to kill the deer on this final phase, you need to bring him down to between 20% and 29.9%, so that your full damage cap will be able to kill the deer. Here it will, I'll just do this, and yeah, we just finish it off with Escanor. No problem, easy peasy. But other than that, if you have a 4/6 ultimate with the one, the original Duan ultimate, or the original Duan Escanor, or Freyr, of course, or perhaps even in the future any other like unit with the death type, death damage ultimate, then you can easily like have it at 4/6 and still be able to do it without having to sort of try to calculate how much damage you're actually gonna deal. You can just like throw off these finger pokes. Of course, I did the damage calculation right here just to prove to you that it sort of works very, very easily with like the one ultimate's finger pokes. So you only need 3 finger pokes, and of course one of each color, just to sort of break the invulnerability shield. But yeah, so that's it. That's the one ultimate on the deer boss. He's a really good unit. He's a really, really good unit, and he works in most PvE content and of course PvP. So if you don't have him, most definitely summon for him. Even with like the New Year's festival coming soon, I do believe he will be a great addition to your box. So yeah, that's it for me. Hope you liked the video. Thanks for watching. Subscribe if you haven't, and all that good stuff. And yeah, guess I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.